YTBC. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. And guys, if you're uncomfortable with the topic of race, then here's what I want you guys to do. Basically, just stop the video, cut it off. If you have to unsubscribe, I understand. If you need to disagree, and if you're not uncomfortable with race, that's fine. We can disagree. I'm cool with that. But do whatever you have to do, because in this video, I'm going to do what I have to do. And that's just the way that is. You know, this morning I watched a video from Ropes, okay? Outside the Ropes. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do that right now at this time, okay? The video kind of spoke to me, and it did. And the way he said it, because people have been leaving a similar video, but this particular video spoke to me. And I'm riding with Ropes, and that's just how that is, okay? I want to talk to you guys, okay, about keeping it boxing. I want to talk to y'all about that. Because, you know, there are a few channels that they understand what keeping it boxing means, okay? And sometimes I do make videos that are not boxing related. I make several videos that are not boxing related because my channel really, it's not just all boxing, okay? But most of the time it is boxing, okay? But for the most part, you know, I talk about some other topics that's not boxing related. But you know, here's my thing. You know, back in December, when really a lot of stuff just started popping off. A lot of stuff started popping off back in December. And, you know, I'm going to address a certain segment of people. And I want to talk about the segment of mixed nuts, okay? And I call them that. These are the guys. I call this crew the segment of mixed nuts. And if you've been a member of this channel for a long time, then you know who I mean when I say the segment of mixed nuts, okay? I'm not going to give these guys any publicity because, you know, free press, no press is no press. So if I don't really call out names, I can't help you guys grow. And I'm not going to do that. But this message is not for the mixed nuts. It's really for the brothers who support the mixed nuts. And I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I mean. You see, a couple of days ago, I was on a channel. And I'm not going to say this particular channel because this brother does not like to be in any kind of racial talk, anything. He never told me to say this, but just, you know, about what I know about him and his videos, he don't like being in that, so I ain't saying a name, okay? And I respect this brother's channel. But, you know, him and I, we were having some discussion. We were talking about a fighter, and I said, you know, I don't think this fighter's a bum, okay? And, you know, I told him I've been following the guy, you know, since, you know, he had his last fight and lost. And, you know, him and I kind of agreed that, nah, you know, this guy ain't a bum, you know? And we were both cool with that. And that was the end of the conversation. But one of the assorted cast of mixed nuts. And you know what? I thought that honestly, you know, some of them are not trolls. You got some of the mixed nuts, they really are trolls. They'll follow you wherever you go. No matter what you do, they're going to say something. They trolls. Some of the mixed nuts, they really not trolls. They don't like your stuff. They not going to talk to you. And that's just how it is, okay? This particular mixed nut, I wouldn't classify him as a troll. I would classify him as a lot of other things, but not a troll. He don't follow you from video to video. In fact, if he don't like you, he ain't messing with you, okay? That's one thing I can really, appreciate. But we was on the same channel at the same time. I left my comment, and he said, well, you know, the reason why Coach really supports this guy is because he got beat by a black guy. Now, you know, here again, I could put the comment up on the screen, but there'll be about 20 videos. There'll be 20 videos trying to, you know, really support this guy. And see, it don't make any sense. But it's not the mixed nuts who I'm surprised at. See, this behavior is not something that surprises me. It's expected. No. This behavior is very expected. But I really get surprised by the behavior of the brothers. You see, back in December, there were a lot of you brothers. Tell my coach, just keep it boxing. Coach, keep it boxing. Coach, ignore these guys. Coach, block these guys. So, you know, okay, I'm thinking, yeah, these brothers, they cool. Okay, so I ignore these guys. I block these guys. But, you know, I go to different channels. And you see that, you know, when you're talking to one of the mixed nuts, you can still see if somebody, you know, mention their name, you can still see their name. So, you know, they're talking to them. And so I got to thinking, wait a minute. Now, you brothers telling me to block these guys. You're telling me to ignore these guys, but you are still talking to them. So I wonder why you tell me to start blocking these particular groups of people and start ignoring them, but you don't. And these particular groups of people, they've already been pretty much exposed as people that really use racial undertones every chance they get. You can't even have a conversation with these dudes. You can't make a statement on a page because they always think that whatever fighter you choose, it doesn't matter if you like the fighter. If the fighter is white, they'll say you just trying to do it so you can have people thinking that you're not racist. Or if you say that you praise a black fighter, well, it's because they black. See, with these guys, everything comes right back to race. Now, I'm talking about how it pertains to me. Now, I'm not talking about everybody else's experience. I'm talking about Coach Shelton Harrison experience. Now, you can try to say a whole lot of things because these guys, once they can't prove that you're really being racist, then they attack your character, because when you block them, what they do is they start making videos and then they try to decimate your character. That's what they do. Now, I tell you this right now. It's whatever, whatever the person try, 9 times out of 10, they're going to be wrong about me anyway because they don't know me, okay? And they don't know you either. But my question is not for the mixed nuts. It's not for them. It's for these brothers. It's for these brothers that support them. So how about this? Because I don't see many comments. Now, some of you guys do. Some of you brothers, I got to give it to y'all. Some of y'all do, some of you do say, hey, man, stop talking about that. Just keep it boxing. And even some of the guys in the comment section who support these mixed nuts. And these guys are non-black. They tell some of these guys, listen, man, just keep it boxing. Stop worrying about these guys. And I'll go to a video that's a neutral place, And yes, I frequent a lot of subscribers, okay? Or ones that I'm cool with. Most of my subscribers are Hispanic and African American, okay? Most of them. But, these are channels that are very neutral. And they let everybody come on their channel and talk. They don't say anything about race. They don't discuss anything. I'm not talking about those channels. I'm talking about the channels of the brothers who told Coach Shelton Harrison, hey, man, just keep it boxing. Hey, Coach, ignore those guys. But you guys don't do that. Why? I'm going to tell you why. You see, some of you guys, some of you brothers, you guys you're trying to fit into a select group of people that they don't accept you anyway. They'll never accept you. Because underneath, you still gonna be the N-word. People, that's just how that is. You still gonna be the N-word. No matter what you say in this select group of nuts, you're not gonna be acceptable. Now, I didn't say everybody. I said in this select group of nuts. Nah, you're not. That's just how it is. But it's really funny how, and I'm gonna call out some channels that physically, we always getting attacked. And I'm gonna call them out right now. You got Blood Boxing, man, daily. 78 Sports TV, Dante's Boxing Nation, 68 Triumphant. I think I said 78 Sports TV. I said, but that channel is like the hot channel that everybody just try to beat up on. Okay? You got Ropes. Okay? You got John Boxing, Deal Town. Okay? And on this channel, I really don't get into the racial undertones. But matter of fact, you ain't never heard me call another race out of their name. You ain't never heard it. But I don't heard these mixed nuts say everything. They used to just, a long time ago, they used to come out and just say the N-word, but now the new word is Black Tard or Black Panther channels. That's what that is, okay? A Black Tard channel. Now, people, if that ain't racist, I can't even tell you what that is. I can't tell you what it is. Now, sometimes they will keep their composure if the channel is black and they cool with that black person. See, they'll keep their composure. But see, if you start hitting them over the head, and you're not going to, bend to what they want you to do, it comes out. It comes out. And let me tell you, if you keep going, it will completely come out, and they'll start becoming full-fledged on using racial undertones with you. People, that's just how it is. That's what they do. But my question is, how you going to explain this? How you going to explain this? You guys told me in December, just ignore those guys, Coach. Block these guys and not block them, but you still talking to them. How you going to explain this? When we done already told you these guys don't like you. Or they probably like you, but they don't like people that look like you. How you going to explain this? I told y'all, man, I'm not running from this. Because, see, it's ongoing. No matter how much you try to keep your stuff fair. And I'm a Canelo fanboy. Please, people, don't misconstrue it. I'm a Canelo fanboy. I'm an Andre Ward fanboy. Yes, I am. So I am a little biased when it comes to those two. So what? We all got a little biasness in us. I do. I point blank, and I am biased when it comes to these two gentlemen. Yes, I am. I'm a tad bit biased when it comes to Rigondeaux, okay? And I'm their critic because I get on them, man. Because if it's my favorite fighter, I want my favorite fighter to take on all challengers, and I want my favorite fighter to silence any critic that come out against him. That's what I got from my favorite fighter. So yeah, I'm critical, and I'm highly critical of Ward, but he's one of my favorite fighters. I'm highly critical of Canelo, one of my favorite fighters. I tell you now, Keith Thurman is slowly becoming, really I'm liking Keith Thurman, and I couldn't stand Keith Thurman. Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you who to ask again. You can ask one Mr. David Chambers. Me and David Chambers, we don't see eye to eye on anything. And David Chambers will come and David Chambers will give me a piece of his mind whenever he see fit. And I'm cool with David because I can talk. I can go back and forth with David. I don't have no problem with the man, okay? But no, I ain't been a Keith Thurman fan that long. I just haven't. But I'm just telling you guys, that's what it is. So if you're telling me to not deal with these guys, because and I done proved to you, I done put so much proof on YouTube about certain guys, people, I ain't showing no more proof. The proof right there. But it's like there's a segment of brothers that will support these guys and try to actually, tell you that you're wrong, but these guys are really just not doing it. These guys are the victims, and you're just the big, mean black man that's just being mean. People, I don't get this crap. I don't get it. But I tell you what, there's a segment of you mixed nuts that, I ain't gonna block y'all because I'm finna spit fire at y'all. I'm gonna spit some pure fire at you. And I'm gonna tell you what, then after I'm done spitting fire, and after I'm done really, really getting my flames out, then I'll block you. And there are a couple of them I toy with. I play with them. I toy with them and toy with them and toy with them. It's going to be boxing, period. Or you're going to get fire spit at you. And I'm joining ropes. And me and Ropes, we're going to spit flames at these dudes. We're going to spit flames at these dudes. I'm going to set these dudes on fire every chance I get. Every time. Because see, in the YTBC, everybody had a consensus that we want to keep this boxing. We all want this to be boxing. Okay then. Don't just say it to the guys that, you got, and I'm going to tell y'all, and some of these same brothers, and you know what I did one day? I went to a channel, and this is no lie, okay? I went to a channel, and John Boxing just, he made a video, and I said, you know what, let me look in the comment section. And sure enough, we got brothers in the comment section where people sitting there calling us black tards and Black Panther channels, but these brothers sitting right there, congregating with them. How you gonna explain that? You see, don't come on send me a private message saying, Coach, keep it boxing. Don't do that, because I'm gonna ether you dudes. Every chance I get, I'm gonna ether the hell out of y'all. That's just how it is. Oh, Coach Shelton Harrison is going to keep it boxing. But don't try to tell me I don't like somebody because of their race. I can't stand when somebody try to tell me what I need to think. That's not gonna happen. And I shouldn't have to, come on my brother's page, leave a comment, and then have to, argue with somebody who immediately brings up race. People, that's stuff for the birds. And I'm gonna call y'all out on this, and I'm gonna call you brothers out. I'm talking about the brothers that's done told me, hey, ignore these guys, but you sitting you sitting on channels where they can't stand, calling us black tars. Oh, you sitting on those channels. Or you sitting congregating with those people, laughing and calling us black tar. Maybe you got a different name for black tar, but I tell you what. I don't know. Maybe you don't think it's offensive. I don't know. But anyway, this is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done.